Hey guys, it's Dr. Kirby here. We're back with another video. So I know I haven't posted a video in about, what, a week almost? By the time I'm recording this, it's almost been a week. But, you know, it's almost the end of the year, so we're just vibing this December. But I do have some, Arcane gameplay for Vi ready to record. And probably talking about the Winterblessed gacha, which is probably not going to be a long video. I can actually record that after this one because it's just a short answer for that gacha. Anyways, today we're gonna be counting down our top 10 released skins for Wild Rift in 2024. The one that got released this year, but it's specific. Here are the conditions that I'm judging this on. It only has to be exclusive, so not from PC, just has to be exclusive. And it can also be more than one skin. So one spot can take multiple skins in this. It could take a skin line. So that's what we're gonna go through. And there's no particular order for top 10. It's just here are the 10. I know I said top, but you know, it's for the video. So here are the top 10 skins that were released in 2024 so far. And this is just a rambling session. So this video could go either like 30 minutes or less. So I'm gonna try not to prolong this video and get out with it. So when the year started, Lunar Dragon was released, and I'm gonna say this skin was really good, and this skin is pretty rare. You know, let's be honest. This skin was pretty rare when it came out, so you probably won't see this skin anymore, in the sense, right? So okay, let me put on my sound. Okay, there's the sound. But yeah, this skin is really good after it was fixed. Everyone know what happened with this skin, right? And look at the simplicity of it. Look at that, what's that, snake, like kindred wolf thing. Her look was good. The model was good. I think this was a step up from Coven, but Coven is such an iconic skin, and I can't count that here because it's an OG skin. But for a Wild Rift exclusive skin, this is really good. And I think this sold well in China when the gacha came out for this, the Lunar Fairy thingy. Lunar Empress Morgana is the name of this skin. So, and she really fits that Empress vibe, and you know, new voice as well. And you know, it's been a while since we got good exclusive skins like this, like Crystal Rose Seraphine, and majority of the legendaries recently have not been voiced for some reason. You know, so Draven's Dawnbringer skin is not voiced, so it's half off or 25% off. So on and so forth. And as you can see, the ultimate is really nice, so it just ticks all the boxes for me. That's Lunar Empress Morgana, right? And then we move on to the Dragon Lantern Zeri skin. Now, Zeri as a character, oh, I should do this. Zeri as a character is Filipino. Obviously, the voice actor is Filipino, who voices Neon, whatever. But the thing I like about this skin, it just blends well. When I first saw this skin, I reacted to it. It reminded me when I saw what's that Jinx skin? Lunar New Year Jinx from 2014 or 2013 when Jinx came out. It was like her with this dress and then green hair with black hair. That vibe, it kind of gave me that vibe, and it fit Jinx so well. And that Jinx skin is so underrated. And when I saw this skin, knowing it's a legendary, it has new voices as well. And I love the buns, the chignons on her head, but it doesn't really look like it's her hair, so her hair is really flat, and I like that about it. The model looks great. I think this was around the time when the model started becoming more crisper, because we have older models like Lunar Beast Misfortune that needs an update, and they really amped up their game here. I think this was before layoffs, so this was really good. And all I can say is that Filipino voice actress is getting paid check after paycheck for voicing every type of Filipino character, female. So great for her. I mean, the VFX are amazing as well. And again, that limitedness of the skin makes it so much more good. And it's kind of like you're getting FOMO from this. But we could be seeing this skin in rotation next year in 2025. We don't know, because since the Crystal Rose event, everything is coming back fast. So we might get like gachas for like older skins like Crystal Rose with the generation thing. So yeah, and that third skill was my favorite. Third skill, no, it was second skill. I love how it swirls around like that, and fireworks. It's just amazing. What was her ultimate again? And also that ability is really nice as well. It's a mix of like yellow with the outline of the red. That's really nice. That was good. It's meh, but the lightning part is really nice. And I think this Zeri skin has no voice. I heard there was a lot of like, oh, here's this amount of wild cores back because you bought this skin. I remember that. I remember that controversy. I don't know if that was true, but leave a comment down below if that was true because I remember that really well, very specifically. So yeah, that was a Zeri. Now this is a twofer, obviously. Where is it? Are you gonna load? No, you did not. Okay, so Lovestruck's franchise. These are the ones that are taking the third spot of whatever order you want it to be. So this is Lovestruck, and we all know everyone was on Twitter or on social medias was wilding out about this when the skin dropped, and it's really good. It's giving really, I think I said in the reaction, Y2K realness over here for Lux. Like, it's just giving that vibe. It's also giving a little 80s vibe to me, especially when we see Ezreal. And yeah, it's just really giving like Infinity Nikki, Love Nikki, Shining Nikki, that type of outfit, you know. I could do this outfit in that game and be like, told you. So it's just really innovative. It's really fresh of a concept that they did this. And it might look like Space Groove because it kind of does with that staff. But they were really going for like a very like Japanese cute core type of vibe, and it fits. It wasn't really too much of it in the outfit for Lux, at least. Yeah, these VFX are really soft. You can see the hearts here when she recalls. Very The Boy's a Liar, you know, Pink Pantheress vibe. And this came out during Pink Pantheress's like peak with The Boy's a Liar, I think. Was it this year? I think it was the year before, but you know, it was still being talked about. And yeah, it's very groovy. It's like Space Groove but love, you know what I mean? And that's why Space Groove is not coming here unless, you know, this is limited, so you never know. For Ezreal's case, again, pretty boy, you know, the choker. He kind of looks like, you know, the girls. Because, you know, he got a tank top. He kind of looks like Gambit from the X-Men series. From the 80s Gambit. Like, you know, like he had that, like, androgynous thing. I love that he's wearing a tank top. You know, you can see skinny arms. The hair is nice. The face looks like they pasted it on. Obviously, it's his face, so they got that right. He has a mix of an arcadiness to him, but obviously he still has that 80s vibe. Again, the aesthetic of this is very 80s, but you know, you see this now in modern times. And he's a bit of the opposite of Lux. He's a bit more purple with a bit more blues and a bit more like teals. So yeah, I really like this. Not bad. Then we look at his recall quick. He's really good. I think they match really well, but I think obviously we all know who sold more. Unless you know, you ship these two and you bought the two for one offer. And again, look at his auto attack. It's giving strings. It's giving that tech vibe from like, you know, 80s graphics, you know, all the aesthetics of that nature, you know. And it's really smooth, like you know, like keyframing wise in the abilities, it's really good. So there's that. I wish this comes back. I would buy it in a heartbeat. And I'm trying to save money, so I have money ready for something if I want to spend something. You know what I mean? Okay, so let's talk about number 4 on our spots. Now this is kind of a random thing, but I kind of like Soul Fighter Kalista. I think I was shocked when I saw this skin because Kalista, aside from her SKT1 skins from PC, she's always seen as a monster, like a skinny like corpse. But here she's a skinny queen, and she got the abs to prove it, girl. And she is not malnourished here. She is healthy, and she is just ready to fight. See, I feel like they even animated that, you know, because her face structure looks so different. So I feel like in game and in the 3D model, they made a lot of effort for this look. So I really like this, and it's also simple, not much colors. Her hair has that pink blue effect, and then her weapon is the power, which is that purple. So that why the outfit is not too crazy. And I like that. People seem to forget about that. So it's not too over the place. Compared to like in this series, Gwen, Irelia. Irelia could have been on this list, but she was a bit too much. But I do love Irelia, so. But Kalista took that spot out of everyone in this skin line. And her and Zinja were, and I think Draven. I don't know if Draven was exclusive to Wild Rift. Were really good. So I would give this one to Kalista. And as an ADC, she doesn't really have much oomph. Aside from her ultimate, if she can hit her ultimate. Okay, girl, not that. That's her ultimate. You know, and it has that same effect, that burst effect. That when it hits, y'all see that? Come on, Kalista, pop it. That spark, it's giving really soul fightery. Gwen has the same coloring to it, so you know. But for a champion like Kalista, who hasn't really seen much and improvements in terms of skins, in terms of like what's that, thematics, in terms of theming, she's come a long way, and you know you should be proud of that, especially if you have this skin. And human Kalista, come on, you barely see that now. She's mostly a monster. Not monster, like a dead soul. Now for the fifth, I think this is the fifth one. Garden Party, and it's permanent, so that gets points. I love when a good skin line is exclusive and it's permanent. So this is one of the few skin lines I think we have in Wild Rift that's original and it's also permanent. I could be wrong though. Crystal Rose used to be permanent for exclusively for Wild Rift, but it, you know, they took that out. So this is a really nice thing. TBA though, because things can change. They could make this unlimited from the get-go. And this is also the introduction of chromas, so I don't think they're gonna go away because of chromas. So, you know, make your money whilst keeping these skins permanent. And if you don't like chromas, you're in luck. This skin is forever permanent. And the fact this was Seraphine's first skin since she's had limited skins after limited skins, I think. Or this was her limited skin. Actually, her Crystal Rose is the only limited thing she has, if I correct myself. So this is her first permanent skin in a while since, I think Ocean Song was her last permanent skin release, which was like, what, 2 years ago or something? And then Crystal Rose came out. Now, as a gimmick, it's giving, you know, Joyride by Kesha, her abilities, and it's giving green. I was really confused of the art direction here, but it's obviously good. Obviously, it's not bad, you know. It's something unique that they tried, you know. It's very cartoony, very Brawl Starsy. You know, I've grown to accept that, you know. It's not my cup of tea of a theme, but it fits what they were aiming for. So, you know, and I don't have this skin yet. I don't have her permanent skins, Star Guardian and this. So this is really good. And, you know, it's fun. So the one who takes the cake for it, though, in this one is obviously Lissandra. We all know that, you know, she takes the money honey. And this was her release skin, which is really amazing. Like, I feel like, you know when in games they show concept art and people were like, they should have taken the concept art. I feel like this was concept art that was actually taken for real, because this was really well thought out. You know, it's hard to keep skins fresh, especially for someone in my range in this channel who seen a lot of skins and specified insert in the games. Like for League, you know, I expect something else different because I've seen it all. Or for like other games like Marvel Rivals or Fortnite, you know, they have their standards, so I have to expect something that nature and see what can go up the ante of it. So for Wild Rift, this is the first time we've seen some skin that's been upping the ante. And the addition of the chromas really helped it out, especially since that water thing, I think, changes her. I think this water thing changes her chroma. The chromas change the water, if I'm not mistaken. Okay, they don't. Okay, I think it changes her ultimate, right? But I don't think so. But maybe that's something else. Maybe that's PC chromas. But, you know, hey, at least they made an effort to change. Now, this really works with her skin. She's giving Cinderella here. But at least they made an effort to change the blender model here in the 3D model and the in-game one. I can appreciate that. I know there's a lot of like layoffs right now in any gaming company, but if they're trying their best, you know, to release a really good product, I would take it. So yeah, Garden Party for 5th, I think. This is the 5th one, right? I don't know where we are. 5th. This is 5th probably. Okay, so this is kind of a cheating. It's Crystal Rose is not exclusive in PC, but it's exclusive now in Wild Rift. So we're gonna talk about this skin line in general. So I'm gonna say the entire 2024 batch was really good. Yumi, who else was there? Yumi, Ash, Kaisa, Vladimir, whoever the hell. But we're gonna just show Ash because I bought this one. This was the skin I bought for the event, and I got Vlad from just summoning. Girl, I love this skin line. You know, not only it helped me got my channel on the map, but it's actually a good skin line. They're very creative. I think this year was kind of, it is what it is. You know, it like this just standard. When Seraphine came out, it upped it, but then now it's just okay because Seraphine upped it. So their standards are like Seraphine's, but you know, you're expecting more and more and more every year. You know, from in terms of legendaries, from Akali to Seraphine to Lux to Ezreal to now Kaisa. Kaisa's outfit compared to Akali evolved so well. So I'm expecting a lot in the future. And speaking of this, I am going to do a who's gonna be in the 2024 batch, 2025 batch for Crystal Rose, because this is the yearly thing, and I have a list ready. And we're gonna make that another video. I'm gonna be trying to post every day if I can. So my throat is gonna need rest. I'm gonna do a lot of bulk recording, but I'm probably not gonna do that. I'll just record on the spot. But yeah, this skin line is amazing. I have to take all of it in. And this Ash skin is so amazing. The fact that it's limited now and I have it in my possession, it's just like, I love seeing it and love it. I want to collect all Ash skins, but that's gonna be difficult. Okay, let's look at number 7, which is Stargazer. Now, I think in general this could be lower on my list, but you know, it has 2 of my favorite characters. You know, I think they only released 3 this year, which is fine. And last year they released 2, Vex and Jax. Vex and Jax were really good. They upped the ante with those 2. And now we have Sona and Gwen and Talon, which I think were like kind of like what Karma has. With Vex and Jax, they kind of upped it something, but then they added what Jax had and added it here, but the design aesthetics of overall these skins, like right now we're seeing the model, it's very Karma. You know, Karma's VFX are different, but the design is similar to this, but the VFX that they applied to Jax and Vex are here. Kind of that gold look that I'm seeing with all these skin lines, which is you can see in Sona's Etoile, like that kind of like, you know, axis-y type beat, even in the auto attack. So let's see the abilities. Like, wait, she needs to hit it. Like kind of that type of vibe, you know, that shapes and geometry, arcane. It's giving arcane, you know. So it is the standard, and yeah, but they did improve in modeling like light textures. Like I always say in videos when a lot of skins came out, like I always say like these see-through textures, they're really good at making it like flow. And even when she like uses an ability, you can actually see like the edge of that thread, even though it's supposed to be see-through. So, you know, they did their job for what it is. See, when that thing lights up, you can actually see where it ends, even though it's supposed to be a faded illusion. The opacity is supposed to be low, low, low. Like a fade out when I fade out in videos. So that's a nice touch over here. And the ultimate, this is like that type of, yeah, again, like that type of astrological, like I'm a Libra, I'm a Scorpio, because Stargazers are very that type of vibe. And yeah, it's the Zodiac skins from Mobile Legends, but you know, just more polished and not gotcha. Gwen's case, you know, after a successful, I have her limited skins, I have her Mythmaker, and I have Crystal Rose. You know, I'm glad that she has a good permanent skin, and this has chromas, so you know, our girl is not missing out on that chroma budget. So again, this is permanent because it has a chroma skin line, and I would take it. So that's good for her, I think. And I had an issue with this like color, it doesn't match her model. So they either made the model wrong or this is wrong. Anyway. But yeah, the auto attacks are really kind of generic-y. I kind of like the crunchiness of Crystal Rose when she does that ability. And I love the patterns of it. So if I had to rate for epic skins, this would be second, and then the first one would be Crystal Rose, because it's just a good design Crystal Rose for her. This is amazing too though. And I got Crystal Rose prediction right, by the way, when it was like leaked. I was like, because the leaker said it could be a female fighter, and I'm like, there's no female fighter aside from Gwen who has a Crystal Rose skin. And I was right, 3 months in advance. Okay, so number 8 in this list is the Winterblessed skin line, but we're gonna just talk about the exclusives because they're exclusive. So, and by the way, all the skins I've listed so far are mostly having exclusives. So even if they're in the same skin line as a PC skin, it's still there. Now this one I just recently reacted to, so it's fresh in my memory. But this skin was really good, and there is the gacha. If you want my advice, if you're not gonna watch that video, just buy the borders. There's gonna be a there's a deal right now for just the borders, and these are permanent. So just buy them, and when you want the skin, you have money to buy the skin, you can buy the skin. There's no bundle offer for these skins, which is so stupid. You have to pull for the gacha, because the gacha would be useless. So yeah, just buy the borders and wait like the next month if you have money, and just get it. And also, if you want, you're wondering what about the poses? Oh my gosh, what about the poses? There is skin chests, pose chests and rare pose chests that go in every cycle. So by the next patch 6.0, these will probably be in that cycle because they're in the permanent pool. So, but yeah, Nami, and I love that Aurora Borealis type beat with her third skill. But yeah, Nami and Lilia are really the moneymakers in Wild Rift recently, because Lux is being banned so much in ranked that I feel like people are playing other champions that are not mages. Burst mages. You know, I've played Syndra support and it works well. But yeah, same with Lilia, you know, she's not really played much. I would play her probably in the Baron lane. But yeah, her skin is just such an improvement from what she's been through. But I think her best skin forever to me, it's either Spirit Blossom, which is in the game, or Shanghai Lilia. But for an exclusive skin like this, it's really amazing. And she really fits that snow deer kind of vibe and aesthetic. She's kind of like a magical deer snow. If you think about it, it makes sense aesthetically. And I like the sound effects. I don't know about the look of the abilities, but it's so smooth when it's coming all together that, you know, you just vibe with it. We're not going to go too deep into this because I reacted to this skin line already. So for our 9th spot, it's Fiend, Queller in general. Okay, so this would have been amazing if it wasn't for that gacha. Too much shenanigans and too much of BS just to get an ultimate Yone skin. Honestly, who cares? When I saw that Riot terms and agreement, and they said something about virtual currency on that second line, I had to be careful with what I'm spending nowadays. So that's why if you're free to play and you're really good, or if you have a simp or something, or, you know, if for my case, if you guys donate, that's kind of like me being free to play. You know, if you donate and the thanks thing on the comments, I would have gotten free money. Yeah, this skin line in general is really amazing. It was ruined by that gacha, and I don't like gaching. So, but yeah, this is really cute. Look at Swain feeding them pigeons and me on my knees over there. Yeah, I hope they come back. It's giving Jujutsu Kaisen with the skin line, you know, that type of beat. And yeah, I just hope there's a way to get these skins someday. You know, like through those like those random offers that they do, right? So yeah, fingers crossed, I guess. But yeah, that's all I have to say for it. This was a good skin line, but it was just ruined by that Yone ultimate, which makes no sense, honestly. Okay, this is the cheat for the last one. It's Arcane. Now, technically, these are exclusives because Jinx in PC is a legend, an ultimate skin. Oof, not me spilling that. And Vi is not whatever her name is. What was her name? Brawler, Arcane Brawler. Her name's Arcane Chainbreaker here. Let's talk about Vi first. And this is also coincide with the pass, which I have gameplay for Vi. I don't have Jinx yet because it's hard to queue for ADC. So, you know, and we'll talk about the pass right now. Do I talk about the pass now deep, or just wait for a video? You know, I want more content for if I'm gonna do daily uploads, so let's just talk about it a little bit and then we'll go through just the skins. So this skin is amazing. I love the, what's the word? I played the skin, it was really smooth, you know, I was fed. Okay, we're not spoiling that gameplay because I have to make a video about that. But she was real. It was a really good skin for 725. First of all, a lot of people are complaining about the quality of these skins, like rarity-wise. But we need to remember we got 2 skins for free, right? Yes, they were both 725 quality. But this 725 quality Vi skin is really like an upgrade, and it's free, and we get a border. We didn't get a border for Jinx and Vi in season 1, you know, because people didn't care about the borders. But for this skin, it's really good. The Arcane Brawler Vi in PC is a legendary, but it feels like an epic. I don't think the voice was needed. And I noticed the VFX here are a bit more wilder for PC. But knowing that this is 725 and it's the same assets but just recolored, I wouldn't feel mad about it, you know. A lot of Vi skins are really good. Like her police skin was is a 725 skin, and I wasn't mad at that because when she ults, there's like a police siren. So I really like that. Her ultimate is not that wild if she can ultimate. Yeah, the sound effect is kind of the same, but it's just that black and red look. But yeah, this skin is really good. The only caveat I have with these skins, they could have had their own splash art solo. I didn't like this splash art. I like what they had in PC, and I can tell that this splash art is from a different team, and I'm not gonna be mad at that. But what a missed opportunity. Like, Ambessa's splash art, like her base one is League official, like from the Riot, and I feel like this splash art is like from a different artist studio. So that's it. But yeah, this skin is really good and it was free, and you get a border and you get a pose. The end. Again, if you didn't get the pose, you can just get it into something else. Now lastly, Jinx. This skin is really good for an epic skin. And we get like what? Okay, so let's talk about how much I spent. So I bought this for like what, 500 or 590 or 490 or something like that. And then I spent 3 levels, which was around 450. So I think I spent enough. I think I spent an epic skin to get those 2 skins and all those rewards. The key is of ingenuity as well. I had to rush it too, so I had to play a lot. But this skin is really good. I just love the outfit and the model. She has more details compared to her ultimate skin. And then they said, oh, in January 2024 we're gonna add a hood. Girl, even if you add a hood, that's not gonna change the price, and it's not gonna change the assets that you guys did for that skin. I wanted each individual skin for that to be like different, but there's nothing. And the model is really great. You can still see her eyes in that hood, you know, and the paleness of her skin. This, I think when I saw this skin, it looks like Soul Fighter. Literally, you have a proof of the pudding here, but you know, they kind of switch it up when there's a lot of glitches. You see that glitch? There's a glitch when she throws her ability. Wait, she needs to do that. Wait, no. See, there's like those rectangles, and then there's also some like graffiti look. So yeah, this is a really good skin for Jinx. But yeah, I'm really amazed with this skin, and I'm surprised. But I think her best skin is still her legendary. Her skin from Star Guardian. I think that's her best one, just because of how her character is. And if Riot was ever gonna do like a series with like skins, Star Guardian is #1 on that, because the lore in that is something else. If it's an anime, that's wild. You know, someone hire me right now. But yeah, see, look, even that third skill has more effects than the legendary skin, the ultimate skin. The ultimate was kind of weird because it's the Rhino. It's her rocket. It's either her rocket or her weapon. So I don't know about that, but it's really cute, you know. And she, oh look, see, I love that glitch effect. That people really like underrated that part, you know. But yeah, that was the video. Those are my top 10 skins plus skin series, skin lines for 2024 that are Wild Rift exclusive. I know we're gonna get a lot more in 2025 because all those layoffs and they want to make more profit. I won't be surprised. But in 2025, you know, we should be more wiser when we spend. We should not just spend ASAP on a bundle the minute you get your paycheck, you know. So, you know, be mindful of it, you know, and just have fun. Be thankful for what you have. I have 100 and something skins now, 30, and I'm really thankful for that. As long as it's 1 champion each, that's enough for me. So yeah, thank you guys so much for watching this almost 30-minute video of just me rambling uneditedly. If you're new to my channel, I am a VTuber who likes to talk about stuff, and gaming has just been wild recently because of, you know, Infinity Nikki coming out, that fashion game, which I might make a video about. Marvel Rivals, amazing, really intense for your computer. Makes you want to get a better computer or just get an iPad. But yeah, if you're new to my channel, subscribe. All my social media links are in the description below. Share this video with your friends, talk about me, and if you're subscribing for the personality, I would appreciate that rather than, you know, just talk about skins, because I can talk about skins, but I can also talk about other things aside from skins. What else? If you want to support the channel, donate through, you know, thanks on the comments or through PayPal, or just don't skip the ads. You know, it helps me out a lot. Yeah, this video is reaching 30 minutes. Thank you guys so much for watching. I'll see you guys in the next video. Bye bye.